The day after the date with Patty, Brent goes to the college and tells her his life story. She doesn't want to forgive him for his blog where he was telling everybody many lies about himself. She closes the story of their romance. Lucky, to comfort Patty, secretly goes to Administrator Redgrave, who upon seeing him, suspends him. Coldwater, who has secretly stolen the compass, will be the Spike's new trainer. Vito finds out that his niece Serra is participating in the English tournament and decides to spend his savings to go to England.
It was a privilege to have access to your library. Thank you. Arenia Delphos, peace be with you, brothers.
Eranizenos.
Armand! Finally! I've been looking for you for days!
Hello, Lucky.
Where have you been?
Somewhere where time has stopped. Solving the riddle of Nathina's song. Lucky, I did it. I have the solution to the last verse.
Everything is falling apart here. I've been kicked off the team. In fact, they've kicked me out of the college. Coldwater must hate me. He's doing everything he can to put obstacles in my way, and Grace hardly speaks to me.
Yes, Grace, right. Remember to warn her, okay? Here it is. I found it. But the secret is vigorous. Between the suspended volumes is concealed. The sacred flame is completed. There where it's found, it does not kiss its shadow. It does not kiss its shadow, Lucky. Do you understand? That means it must be in an elevated location. Really elevated.
New History by Zosimos. What brought you all the way out here to study these 6 volumes?
The verse to a song. The lyrics say, "The secret is vigorous." It took me a while to connect the...
Zosimos also means vigorous in Greek.
Exactly. The song speaks also about hanging volumes. So I thought of a high place. Zosimo was in Salonico. Therefore, the first place I decided to visit was Mount Athos.
And that is what brought you here?
What I'm looking for is there where those who find it do not kiss its shadow.
The song has indeed pointed you in the right direction. That is Meteora, but as you yourself just said, it could have been someplace else.
And then I found it, Lucky, in one of the books by Zosimos. An illuminated manuscript, hidden there by someone, probably Mathina. It was put there by someone who knew that Zosimo was a precise imperial administrator who specialized in issues dealing with goods and treasures of the Roman state. A manuscript revealing that the cauldron is at an exact point in England, in the southwest, near where you are right now. Isn't that great?
Kalispera, Mr. Aaliyah.
I've left you speechless, haven't I?
Dinner is on the table.
Now I have to take off this robe and go to dinner, Lucky. I'll call you later, when you're with Grace, so we can give her the update too.
Armand!
Huh?
So you're not listening to me? I'm not at the college and Grace isn't even speaking to me. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Are you even listening? Armand, can you hear me?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. I've got to go. I'm sorry.
Huh? You girls must be prepared to face the English team.
I keep thinking this is all my fault. I miss Lucky and I miss his wacky training methods.
Well, sometimes he pushed us too far. Remember that time in the rain? Ugh, not even the Marines would put up with that.
Well, it could be worse.
Oh? Yeah, it could be snowing.
Spike it!
We were lucky it didn't snow. It just hailed.
Huh?
You're always chattering away. No discipline, no order.
I agree with Patty. I really miss Lucky too, wherever he is.
Excuse me, mister. Where is the Bright Star College? Are we a bit out of sorts today, my friend?
Vito, what are you doing here? And what's more, why are you dressed like Captain Ahab?
They said it rains one day in England and then pours the next. So I came prepared.
You could have told us you were coming.
Your phone was always busy. We tried to call about 200 times.
Huh? We tried.
Me, Grandma Rena, Ramon, Laura and her husband, Martha, the Lewitts, the Bradfords, they should already be here. I stopped by the bed and breakfast.
And no one else knows you're here?
Actually, since you weren't answering, I finally called...
Vito, you're here at last. How was your trip? Gee, did you come by boat? Come, you must be exhausted.
Why are you just standing there? Aren't you coming?
You need to be filled in. Lucky is absolutely not permitted to...
Miss this wonderful moment. Let's go, Vito.
I couldn't cut the tension between you two with my best steak knife. You should...
We should celebrate your arrival and not worry about matters that don't concern us, Vito.
You call that an opening? Come on, you wuss, put a little more backbone into it.
Look over there.
Take my advice. Stay fit, because I'll probably have to build pyramids after this.
You're too modern, Mark. That's true. Coldwater's training methods are the same ones primitive man used to
So,
hunt
you're finally
mammoths.
admitting rugby isn't for you, huh?
Actually, we decided to stay close to our friends and help them with the tournament.
It's called Team Spirit. I assume you've never heard of it.
Stop!
Thank you.
Craig, would you like to explain what's going on here?
Nothing, Lord Coldwater. I was just listening to the boys here complain. They don't agree with your methods. What was it that you called them? Old? Jurassic?
You can return to your workout, McGinn. As for you, 100 push-ups immediately. Come on, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. What do you think? Is this Jurassic enough for you? And 5, and 6.
You're very good at spying, aren't you, Craig? Do you think he's behind all the strange coincidences that have happened in the past few weeks? It wouldn't surprise me.
Could you put that frown away? A beautiful girl like you should smile every once in a while.
Ramon, you're both here.
Vito broke open his piggy bank and invited us all to come here so we could all cheer for the Spike team together. So generous. But when Miss Bradford found out, she told Miss Lewitt. And she told her husband. So the Alpha Society insisted on paying for everyone's trip.
I'm mortified, Lord Coldwater. I tried to stop them, but I couldn't in any way. And you'll find that old lady's very elusive.
Here's the rest of us.
They all can't stay here. This is unacceptable. Who gave them permission?
I did, of course. Naturally, I approved a formal request submitted to me by Ms. Lawton. Here she comes.
I told you they'd already arrived, Lucky. Lucky, where is he?
He can't stay here. You're missing some important information, Vito.
Wow, it's great to see you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. The girls were very happy.
Now where did that rascal run off to?
Boo!
Vincent. I was looking for you. I need, in a manner of speaking, your historical opinion on something.
Gladly. Did you know that our ancestors asked for the sky's advice creating imposing astrological calendars? Think about the possibility.
Yes, fascinating, really. But I'm more curious about a name. Neve Brendan.
Brendan? There's a well-known poem about his fantastic journey in search of the Garden of Eden. My grandmother used to read it to me. Take off your shoes. This is going to be a long story. Of course, this saga inevitably brings us back to the dawn of creation.
millions of years ago, and...
Psst, Vito, over here. Vito! Don't ask, I can't explain. Help me out, will ya? Get this over to Luther without anybody noticing.
What about Rufus? What about Diego? Are they all right?
Of course, Joe. They're in good hands. Julio's friend says he's got them all trained. They obey him completely.
For you, from Lucky.
Grace gave us a wonderful surprise. It's a pity that our parents couldn't have dinner with us.
You would have wanted them to dine in the canteen? Eating this slop?
Another reason to eat light. This afternoon, we'll get back to the technical training we failed to complete due to the invasion of the relatives. I've got a form for each of you. 3 o'clock, in the gym, the boys too.
Great, we can skip math.
A form? Can you imagine Lucky asking us to fill out forms? Lucky uses trash cans, not pieces of paper.
You need a text to put the ball in the right place?
And what about that day with all the laundry?
Come on, help me knot these together. Considering the type of net we've created, we'll have a practice that's rather intimate in terms of coverage. I'm talking about the spiker. He must always be covered to prevent his rival from a block that would leave him naked. Come on, let's get lined up. Let's work on the spiker. Block! A blown assignment. Susan, again to Joe. Again to Joe. Everybody cover, come on. Is this all the strength you have, girls? You have to break my fingers, get it? These wouldn't happen to be yours, would they, sir?
Theft of laundry, paragraph number 8. Damage to school grounds, article number 3, clause 2. I'll be speaking with the director. You can be sure of that.
He was funny, but he always got into trouble. It's not your fault if he's not here.
Rotten cold water!
A mini camera? In the air valve?
And stuck, which means...
That someone's been spying on us!
And we still don't know who's behind it.
Cold water. He put it inside.
We'll have to pay for it.
Excuse me. That old snoop. He also ratted Lucky out for that flower.
To look at him now, you'd never think he was capable of coaching anything at all.
It's strictly forbidden to pick flowers from the grounds of this campus. This time I'll look the other way, but there had better not be a next time. Come along, Miss Lawton.
We'll make him pay for this, him and his spy.
Haven't you heard from Brent yet?
Why don't you text him?
I'm not really even thinking about it. And even then, I don't know if I care that much.
This is what I'm saying. Your friend Craig is a spy. He tells Coldwater everything me and my friends do.
If that were true, don't you think I would have noticed, Susan?
That guy is smart. He knows what he's doing. Didn't you see what happened on the rugby field?
Maybe it's you guys. Maybe you just can't keep a secret.
Well, we'll be more careful. But in the meantime, we have to get him back for the trouble he caused. And I know just the torture that'll do the job.
Torture?
Cold shower, quick drying glue in his toothpaste, rocks in his bed, bug spray in his deodorant. We've decided to hit Craig where it'll do the most harm. In his overinflated sportsman's ego.
You want to beat him at rugby?
Horseback riding. Vicky's a champion. everything's all set. Look! Soon that dirty double agent will get what he deserves.
A double agent?
What else do you call people who pretend to be loyal and then turn out to be anything but? Are you gonna eat that or not? Otherwise, I'll,
2 o'clock at the polo field? I know something about Spike Team that might be of interest to you and Coldwater. Make sure no one sees you and get a horse.
Don't just stand there, come on!
Wait, who are you?
You're a natural. You deserve a prize.
You? What is this, some kind of joke or something?
Why? Do you think I might know something about my team that might interest you?
I don't think you'd tell me.
Maybe I have my reasons for telling you.
All right, then. Let's hear these reasons why you'd want to betray your own teammates.
Well, for example, my passion could be horseback riding, and maybe that stupid team forced me to abandon it.
It looks to me like you enjoy playing with them. And aren't you dating that skinny guy, Phil?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a good friend. Aren't you glad that the two of us are finally alone, Craig?
So you were ashamed to meet with me in front of everyone?
Let's just say that I don't think of you as a buddy I'd like to hang out with for an evening. But you love sports and you know what you want, just like me.
So what? Why are we here? Why do you hate your volleyball team? Or is this all because you just wanted to meet me?
I feel we should get to know each other first. Beat me in a race and I'll tell you a secret about Spike Team that Coldwater would pay to know about.
Why are you always bringing up Coldwater?
It looks like you two seem to be working on something. So anyway, do you accept it or are you scared?
She did it, guys. Craig took the bait like a little guppy.
So, have I earned this secret yet?
Not yet. Here comes the hardest part.
You were trying to get me thrown off this horse.
It's not over there.
What's up? Maybe he saw me.
Did he or didn't he?
I don't know.
You lost. You owe me a secret. Ah, no, wait. I know. The secret is that you're making a documentary on English mud baths.
Are you okay, Vicky?
Now I know your plan. Your prince in shining armor wanted to film me as I fell into that puddle of water. And then what? You'd put it on the internet or Spike Tube?
That would have been the least a spy like you deserve.
Again, with this spy stuff, I don't know what you're talking about. But I do know if you wanted to beat me, you should have chosen a better rider.
How dare you talk to me like that, you dirty, duplicitous, dishonest double agent!
Can you tell me why you're all out here rather than inside the gym?
Lord Coldwater, we just wanted to...
Skip practice. To Redgrave's office immediately.
You could have gotten very badly hurt. Craig and I are experienced riders. We wouldn't do anything risky, ma'am. Honest.
And you. Your complicity will not go unpunished.
Oh, they have nothing to do with this. I swear. They were just innocent bystanders.
Yes, right. I've looked over your files and know that you are both excellent riders. We know Craig. He was on the polo team before playing rugby. But there's just one way to avoid a major disciplinary action. You'll play in the annual polo contest against Caerleon.
But my teammates need me on the rugby team.
You mean the polo team, right, Craig? Now, you cannot protest my decision. Forget about what you had planned on doing. Nobody escapes punishment. Dismissed, Craig, and the Spike team will get back to practice, and Coach Coldwater will supervise them.
The English team will be difficult to defeat, my dear little equestrian-minded scruffs. They're powerful, clever, and disciplined, which is...
Oops.
May I remind you that I am now your coach, and I know which exercises you'll need to recover flexibility and agility. As I was saying, you'll find that English players are incredibly disciplined, which is more than I can say for you.
I never knew volleyball could be so dull. This guy puts me to sleep.
Yeah, at least with Lucky, the exercises were fun.
Never complain about him.
Change! Sets against the wall. 30 laps around the court for Patty and Susan. You're out of shape. The rest could go and change.
Girls, that man depresses me.
Yeah, if our training sessions are going to be like that, I'll be happy to lose.
Maybe we should talk to our parents.
That man won't even let us see them. Forget it.
Huh? Gerard, look here. I found a children's book that tells the story of Saint Brendan.
For children? Vincent, do you think I need this kind of simple literature? I'm an academic, just like you. I mean, really.
You're right. Here's the philological edition, written in Anglo-Norman.
Okay. Proceed with the one for children.
See this? This is the boat that Brendan would take to the Garden of Eden. But in reality, he actually went to America. He's really the first one to discover it.
Even before the Vikings?
Of course. And there are historians who would swear by it. He got there sometime in the 6th century.
But how is that possible?
Maybe with a map. Maybe asking Merlin for some help. Magical help. Maybe. I'll leave this for you. Check it out when you get a chance. I'm going to get a good infusion of calendula and dill.
Lord Coldwater, finally, we need to talk.
Boyd, go on, speak, don't make me wait.
You won't like what I have to say.
Okay, here we are.
Double twister movement. Cassina's move and score. 9.9. Yeah.
Lucky. You're like an orangutan with the grace of Yuri Keki.
I've spent a lot of time in trees lately. Didn't Grace tell you?
She did. She didn't use any particularly flattering terms, but she did. Where are you staying?
I rented a studio apartment in the village. It's not huge, but has everything I need. I even have a loft with 2 beds.
Perfect. I'll take the one close to the window. I think it's good for you to have a friend to talk to at a time like this.
Goodbye, Mr. Aaliyah. It was a pleasure to have you as a guest.
May I take this?
An influential man, but an unbearable one. Do you know him?
Lucky will continue training his team, unseen by Coldwater. Then everyone will play in a polo game in Carleon, the Legion Secunda Augusta district, which according to Phil is the ancient Camelot. Perhaps the ancient cauldron could be there. A dark car follows the group from a safe distance.